Okay, Shalom. First off, I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and a salutation to the brothers that's doing the work, pushing the correct doctrine, and pushing to be the hopefully elect. This is a response video to the brother over at Idumea, Travails, 144, and brother did a beautiful video. I just wanted to bring out a couple things on. It was to go over it. There was a town in northeast Georgia named Forsyth County, and it was a real racist town. You know, they had Jake living up in that town, and they basically pushed Jake out. You know, they were real harsh on Jake. You know, and just to go over the story a little bit. If you know anything about history or whatever, if you've been following me, you know that the Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, the tribe of Gad had this land first, which is out of the nation of Israel. And the way Esau did it was he didn't do it the regular way, the righteous way, because he's a wicked person. He did it. He got this land through rape, rob, and murder. He didn't go through the regular way of going to war head up. You know, he got this land. You know, through rape, rob, and murder. Basically, he stole his land. And so around, you know, Jake going through what we went through in this country, you know, Jake was living up in that area. He basically put hell on Jake, you know, and pushed him out that land. And now, fast forward to 2019, they're going through this same town, going through a drug epidemic, an opioid crisis. And now these devils basically want every people to feel sorry for them. You know, just a while back, just a reminder, just a while back, they was putting hell on Jake, kicking Jake out, you know, hanging Jake, you know, because the town going back in the early 1900s, they were hanging Jake and all that for the same thing. They bombed the area of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, the same thing, the same story happened with this county, you know. But I just want to play a little bit of the video to you know, show you a little bit of, you know, because Oprah did a special on this same town a little while back in the 80s, you know. But I'm gonna just play a little bit of it.
In 1987, the Oprah show had only been on the air for 5 months. Trouble was brewing in the Deep South, in a county where no black person had lived in 75 years. For the first time, Oprah left her studio and headed straight into the eye of the storm.
We bring you today to Forsyth County, Georgia, just 30 miles north of Atlanta, which in the past few weeks has gained the reputation of being a hotbed of racism. Here are just some of the images of Forsyth County in past weeks that were broadcast around the globe.
There's no niggers here. Why should they even come, you know? They asked for it. They got it. So why they come back, you know?
And see, this is just the 1980s, 87, you know, around the time I was a little kid, you know. But I'm pretty sure a lot of the brothers can remember in the 87, you know. Let's get back to the.
It's hard to believe that this show aired nearly 30 years ago. Oprah's show, Forsyth, was causing an uproar. As protests were going on outside, tempers were heating up inside too.
Somebody tell me, where did the people come from who were shouting, "Nigger, go home"? They came from where?
Yes, ma'am. They came. My name's Frank Shirley. I'm the head of the committee to keep Forsyth and Dawson County white.
Yeah, see, that devil is proud as hell, you know. he almost got the same look that Edomite had down at the uh, the rally when they had the Gadite, the rally when all the teens had the "Make America Great," and you know, the big issue with the news and all that. Well, that looked like that could be his father or his grandfather, something, you know. But just to fast forward now, just to give you a little bit more uh,
But
history on this town, because this town was a racist ass town.
painful divisions that many Americans thought the country had moved past were brought to the surface after the recent presidential election. In fact, the Southern Poverty Law Center has been keeping a running tab on a spike in hate incidents across the country. Special correspondent Duarte Geraldino reports tonight from an area outside Atlanta where lingering racial scars are still being examined for lessons on how to move forward. And a warning, the story contains graphic and offensive language.
In 1987, race and class divisions erupted as African American leaders and their supporters tried to march through Forsyth County, Georgia, an area just 40 miles north of Atlanta. Where did the people come from who were shouting, "Nigger, go home"? A moment of extreme division captured in one of Oprah Winfrey's first shows. She came to Forsyth after it was thrust into the global spotlight because an unspoken ban on black people was all at once being exposed, challenged, and proudly defended.
Name's Frank Shirley.
I had stumbled my way into the middle of the planned victory celebration for having stopped the march.
Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So these devils, these Edomites, had a perpetual hate towards us, towards his brother Jacob. And that broke the brotherly covenant. And this hatred that you see on the screen, it goes back to Jacob and Esau. Actually, it goes back to Cain and Abel. You know, that's a ancient hate they have towards us.
At that point, what goes through your mind?
You know, I was horrified and kind of shocked.
Phillips says the march came at a time when the community was feeling pressure from what it considered outsiders, a time when speaking up against the racial ban could make you a target.
I still feel a little bit nervous talking about all of this openly now.
But lately he's been doing a lot of talking about his childhood in North Georgia and how his experience can help all Americans make sense of today.
What's happened in the last couple of months, the ugliness of the campaign, the race.
Now, let me see.
But first, painful divisions that many who wanted justice for what had happened to their loved one.
Two others, both teenagers, were
Okay, now Ezekiel 7:7 and 8. Okay, let me bring out because this same town was going through a opioid epidemic. Okay.
Georgia's opioid crisis is getting worse. That's the report today from Fulton County District Attorney Paul Howard.
Now, the number of overdose deaths in Fulton County dropped slightly last year from the year before, but the number of patients saved by Narcan rose dramatically.
As Fox 9's Claire Sims reports now, the DA's office is now behind the...
Salaki. That was Fulton County. This is Forest County. The same county.
They won't sell them.
See this devil? This devil, like the brother, the Akim said in his previous video, this devil was probably the same devil that was yelling, one of them devils that was yelling, nigger, get out this county, you know, but now he's old, because that was 30 years ago. So this guy looks, you know, looks like he's about 80 or 70. So 30 years back, you know, just to give you you know, a thought on how old would this guy be, he would probably be in his 40s or 50s, you know.
Put him on the table.
Well, families across North Georgia and the state will spend their Thanksgiving remembering those who are no longer with them and whose lives were tragically taken in the nationwide opioid epidemic.
Tonight, families want another county in the metro area.
Remember, brothers, this is the same county that was, you know, putting hell on Jake, hanging Jake and kicking him out, you know.
To take legal action to fight pharmaceutical companies.
Fox 5 Jacqueline Schultz tells us why a suit may be an uphill legal battle.
He's handsome. He takes after his grandfather.
For the second year, Maurice Hilliard's grandson will be missing from the Thanksgiving table. 27-year-old Alex Metter died April 2nd, 2016.
Probably one of the worst days of my life.
Mr. Hilliard was the one who found Alex unconscious, lying near a needle. He overdosed on heroin. Loved ones tell me the South Forsyth High football player and grad started taking painkillers to manage sports injuries, but by college, the addiction turned to heroin.
A sad issue, and there's a lot of, you know, the ripple effect of the way it destroys the family.
Forsyth County officials say they've seen too many families in North Georgia destroyed by opioid addiction and may want to fight back with legal action, following Fulton County and more than 100 other counties nationwide in a lawsuit against pharmaceutical companies. This is video of Forsyth deputies saving a woman who overdosed on heroin.
Ezekiel 7 and 8. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thine abominations. So that's payback, Esau. That's the Most High paying you devils back for what you did to his chosen people. You know? And that's how it goes, you know? You devils got away with so much wickedness. It's a damn shame, you know? You thought that you was just gonna treat the Most High's people like that and nothing happened to you? Well, let me bring out Obadiah chapter, first chapter, well, the only chapter of Obadiah. And it's straight to the point. Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us arise against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. So you can see that now going on with the nation of Edom, and how I was just reading a study on how it's more so-called white people dying than being born. So this prophecy had passed and is still going on right before our eyes. Verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, and whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Well, I got news for you. The Most High gonna bring you down to the ground. Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, in which we all know that's America, and Rome, and even I was doing some research, and this eagle sign even goes all the way back to Mount Seir, a city in Petra, in ancient Edom. You go over now, it's still symbols of eagles over there. And thou dost set thy nest among the stars, hence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord. So the Lord gonna bring you devils down, you know. the Lord is going to bring you devils down. You know, so all this is coming upon you, Edomites. You know, and you ain't gonna be able to escape your judgment and everything you did to the nation of Israel. You know, I hope this was edifying though. Till again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem Rukakadash, the water.